And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Young with it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And with spring fast approaching, let's get a lay of the land by taking a look at the power rankings. Looking at the Lakers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Indiana, they got written off by a lot of people early on, but they've shown everyone up by delivering a strong season so far.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Kongwu, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Young. Back to Kongwu. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
He is so dangerous in that action. Nice decision there from Young.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up to the Indiana Pacers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Now here's Young. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Here's Siakam following the score by Atlanta. And the shot goes.
Boy, Siakam with a hand in his face. Excellent concentration.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
To the paint. Lays out. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Pacers ball.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Halliburton finds Siakam. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Onyeka Kongwu.
Yeah, this guy does such a tremendous job creating contact. Pascal Siakam, give him the up fake and draw the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Siakam.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Siakam hits them both.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Now here's Young. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. It's stolen by Kongwu. Inside. Hayward with the block. Here's Slim. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And, guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more. Knocked away.
Young against Halliburton. And that one's good. Young.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Young against Halliburton. Launches it. Nails it from three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Young. There's the triple. Hits a three-pointer. Young's got 5.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Rizachet as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pacers trail by 6. Right wing. McConnell left side. Toppin passes to ABC. To the middle. Here's Turner. And he drops it in from the low post.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Levert passes to Niang. Nance right side. Blocked! Here's Slim. Still no points. Pass to Turner. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. All right, we look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. 5th on the list, Trae Young.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Atlanta calls timeout. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And he's checked in for the Hawks. Krejci comes in for Young. The Pacers also with a sub. Nimhard's checked in. And Atlanta with possession here. 6-point lead. Pass to Nance. Niang outside. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And Atlanta has possession. LeVert outside. Pass to Nance. Over Turner. And Nance gets it to go on the assist from LeVert. Nance has gotten his second bucket.
Boy, if you let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
McConnell passes to Turner. Shoots over Nance. And Indiana misses again.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pacers trail by 10. Nembhard outside. Here's Slim. McConnell outside. Pass to Nembhard. It's tipped. Down low. Here's LeVert. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Shot to stop the run. Slim with a bucket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside man.
Indiana foul. His second. Team's third.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pacers trail by 12. Top and right side.
Well, I'll tell you, he does not let the potential contact impede his progress. Toppin is aggressive.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Good on the second one. The Hawks lead by 11. And here's LeVert. The 8 outside. Pure from 3-point range.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Atlanta up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Pascal Siakam, and it's Slim in at the 2.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met at Indianapolis.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
So it's the Pacers now, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Hayward. Rejected by Okongwu. To the middle. Here's Daniels. All right, right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Indiana now, down by 15. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Here's ABC. He really had an off game against the Rockets. Count that one.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Daniels. Hits the trifecta. Daniels has got 6.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Now Young. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Okongwu. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw is good. Young.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Here's Rizachet. 29 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And he dunks it down.
Good to see Rizachet attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Pacers trail by 21. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Halliburton on the wing to halt the run. Kicks it out to Siakam. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Here's Young. He has 6. Pass to Rizachet. Young with it. From deep. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. They recover it. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. numbers here. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Clint Capella.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. Man, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Pacers trail by 21. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Nance. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Nance has got 6 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Atlanta leading by 20. Young, the pass to Niang. Back to Young, and there's a defensive 3-second call. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
And Nance with the slam.
What I love about Larry Nance Jr. is he doesn't need the ball to be effective, but when he does get the ball, he shoots with high percentage.
Now here's McConnell. 11 points for him last game against Houston. Blocked! LeVert outside. Nance outside. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
McConnell against Young. Nimhard outside. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Young with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
To the wing, right side. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. ABC's got his second bucket on the night.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Great open look there.
Well, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. That's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. LeVert up top. With 1 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Hawks. Karis LeVert. 2 shots.
They throw good. LeVert. And he makes both free throws. gets it up. That shot off. And so it's Atlanta with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading by 8. And that's a wrap for our halftime show, the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Karis LeVert is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Nance in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. That'll be a 5-second call. And a chance here to check out some stats for Pascal Siakam. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to LeVert. Here's Ricochet. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Slim with the rebound. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And a list of rookies that are red hot. The leaders in scoring over the previous 10 games. Ricochet, number 1.
And I just love how he has shouldered the offensive load for them. Just getting to his spots and filling it up out there.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Ricochet. Now a Kongwu. Here's Ricochet. Hits the jump hook. Ricochet's got 6 points.
It's always good to see Ricochet mixing it up down low.
Siakam, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Teams first. At the line for your Hawks, Ricochet. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Trae Young, he's checked in for LeVert. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Halliburton for 3. Fires in the triple. Halliburton's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Kongwu with the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Outside Young. To the inside. Hayward with a steal. Shoots over Young. Hayward's shot is off.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
There's Daniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Daniels, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's off on the second. And Hayward has got the ball here for Indiana. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Young, the pass to Okongwu. And rejected. It's a one-on-one situation. Fires the three. Slim with a bucket. Slim's got 7 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Atlanta leading by 22. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young with it. Back to Johnson. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Rizachet. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
From the stripe. Again, Atlanta.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Indiana's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Slim with a bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Daniels. He has 7. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Here's Halliburton.
2 minutes.
To the wing on the left. Slim. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Slim's got 8 points in the quarter. Young, the pass to Johnson. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Minute 32 left in the third. It's Hayward on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Man, the pass to LeVert. Here's Daniels. Off target from three-point range. Indiana's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 6.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton. You've got to love to play with this guy.
To the middle. Here's LeVert. The shot from the low post is good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Indiana has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Johnson.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Johnson on the wing. That one no good. Nice D from Hayward. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. A nice shot by Halliburton.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the lob. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Here's Hayward. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Mann. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Atlanta up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Back after this. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. Coach Snyder encouraging his guys.
Solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Slim in at the 3 slot. Now here's Bryant. Nembhard. Off target with the 3.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Outside man. And Toppin pulls. Well, the Pacers shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Nembhard for 3. Slim. Great positioning on the putback.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Knocked loose. McConnell with a steal. For the finish. Oh, hey, how about that? Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Atlanta leading by 21. Outside man, out to the right wing. With the tip. The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Slim's got 14 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Atlanta calls timeout.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. Johnson comes in for Niang. Risache, he's checked in for Matthews. And it's Young in for Mann. Here's Krejci. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Young. And another shot. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from McConnell. Pacers trail by 19. Fires from deep. On target from range.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Risache. He's guarded by Nembhard. He was all alone on that one. Krejci's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Okongwu. Gets it to fall from the right block. And the Hawks lead by 21. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making.
Young against McConnell. There's the three. And it's ABC missing. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Johnson. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul. LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Risache. Shot clock at 6. Young against Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense, getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the first one at the line is good. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And both free throws good for Okongwu. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Siakam outside. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Risache. Atlanta leading by 22. Got a piece of it. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Slim. Off. Line with a three. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Young, the pass to Johnson. Here's Risache. On target from about 13 feet.
Such raw shooting ability for Risache in his first year.
Inside, here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And here's Young. Over Halliburton. Another one falls for Atlanta.
To become a prolific scorer like Young, you need to hit some of those difficult ones.
Well, the Pacers shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they increased their win total to 29.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Trae Young.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Atlanta making some changes. Niang, he's checked in for Johnson. Mann comes in for LeVert. And Krejci subbed in for Trae Young. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth. Here's Krejci. Outside man. Lets the three fly. Counted from distance.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Niang outside. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Turner for three. He drops it from range.
Turner's ability to knock down the three is absolutely critical. His confidence from beyond the arc is remarkable.
27 seconds left in the game. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Toppin from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, not lacking confidence off the bounce. Toppin puts it on the deck. Green light to go on the pull-up jumper.
Here's ABC. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Trae, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trae. Guys?
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.